Well, where to start? Here we are 24 hours on from what is in some ways a bit of anomaly shambles for the green team, and in other ways sort of expected. We knew there would be high demand and very limited stock, but bots seemingly wiped out the FE cards on Nvidia.com, while other sites were crashing left, right and centre due to the load. It was very much a head in the hands moment for all concerned, especially the consumers. You can see a few articles around the place about something called BounceAlerts, which seems to be a site that can be used as a bot to purchase products for you. They also apparently are confident that they can bypass any upcoming bot protection that Nvidia will introduce. There are lots of tweets thanking that site for making them money, etc., and images of multiple cards and emails from Nvidia.com saying purchase confirmed, etc. But Nvidia have apparently apologized for this error on the site and are trying to verify each order to ensure it's not from a bot. But you can see many cards on eBay for extortionate prices. Newegg advised it saw more traffic than Black Friday, and well, we've seen the images of people lined up outside retail stores, perhaps with only 10 units to 20 units each. Everybody remember, if you're going to line up like that, please socially distance. We are in the middle of a global pandemic and a graphics card is not worth your life. The guys over at Gamers Nexus have done plenty of digging today and have had a lot of discussions with people in the industry who are reassured that in general the card numbers are about the same as the 2080 FE launch, and external retailers had about the same amount as other launches, but this has just been very popular for various reasons. More stock is on the way, but this varies from shop to shop and from different manufacturers. Most sites have removed pre-order options due to simply not knowing when or how much stock they will get, and it seems like mid-October for the bulk replacements to be coming in, though you can expect shipments between now and then and stock updates, I assume, on a daily basis from most stores. So keep calm everyone, more stock is on the way, and stock was always going to be an issue out the door. We talked about this previously and so have other sites. During lockdown this year, PC sales have gone through the roof, so people are going to want more parts. But it's no good getting angry about this, we will all get cards eventually. And who knows, maybe the prices will drop a bit in a few months. Okay, so now I'm going to rant a little bit about price hikes. This one annoyed me quite a bit, and I think in some cases consumers who've been directly affected should be reporting cases to trading standards in the UK, because I'm pretty sure some of the stuff that's going on is against the law. Prices in the UK at most online stores, I can't say all because I haven't looked at all, were jumping from the MSRP of $649 up to $699 onwards in people's baskets. It's been reported by multiple people in multiple forums, and people have posted shots of when they made the purchase and then in the basket. And there's also some accusations that people have had emails demanding more cash after the fact to release a product. There have been various excuses for this, I'm told, because of the initial exchange rates between Great British Pound and US dollars, which were apparently set at 1.33 and 1.34 last week, but now it's less, as noted in Gibbo's post, which you can see here. However, if you actually sit and calculate that, it doesn't account for the jumps in price of up to £100 or more on some of the cards. You can't escape that this looks like blatant profiteering. Now, as a former accountant, I know very well we live in a capitalist economy, supply and demand, etc, etc, but to ramp up prices on a launch day as the cards are being sold is pretty poor showing. Box.com, for example, was showing, even at 9 AM today, 2 pallet cards at $649 and $659 respectively, with the first two having a listed MSRP of $699. Fair enough. This morning, they updated that site, removed the MSRP, and the first card is now £799 and the second card is $889. Not that they have any stock, of course, but this will come as a bit of a shock to Nvidia because they still have the old box prices listed on Nvidia.com, which you can see here. The major online retailers are all pretty much guilty, and all you have to do to see that is if you go to those sites and look at the wildly varying prices on each site, it's clear that people are just making it up. Now, I wonder if Nvidia will be scrambling to try and stop this happening downstream, because obviously it's going to put consumers off and looks bad for them. Well, that's life, I guess. You just have to hope it comes back to bite them in some other way. Moving on, other models. As reported over on videocards.com, Gigabyte has made a bit of a boo-boo by listing other cards that have not yet been announced by Nvidia. A 3060S 8GB model, a 3070S 16GB model, and a 3080S 20GB model. No clear indication if these mean they will be super cards or TI variants, but videocards.com thinks it's going to be TI variants. However, it seems to match up with other leaks we've had, especially with the 3070 16GB and 3080 20GB model, but that's all we're getting at the moment. So on the bright side, all these delays and lack of stock mean a lot of us will be waiting a month or two for an upgrade, which perhaps gives time to see exactly what AMD have in store with Big Navi. It also gives AMD time to try and avoid similar launch issues if they can. Sadly, I didn't get one. I was working all day, so it was never going to happen for me, though frankly I'm not going to be willing to pay much over the £650 with the attitude of the retailers putting those prices up so high. So, not the best news day, but thanks very much for listening and watching. Please like, share, subscribe. If you don't like the video, please comment below why. It's always good to make improvements to the content. And please feel free to leave other comments. It would be interesting to hear from other people who have stories of these price hikes and how they've dealt with it. Have a good day.